Hey, hello everybody, I am Foxfire, this is the Fox Gaming channel, and we have something special for you today. Alright, so, this is something I've actually wanted to do on the channel for a while now. So we are going to be playing some old school RuneScape, some OSRS. Now, this game I grew up playing, oh yeah, I remember playing this in the library all the time. Playing it in school. This was the game. You either played this game or you played World of Warcraft. That's how it was back in the day. It was one or the other. But yeah. So let's get this going. So I got a brand new character we're gonna get going on here. All right. So here we are. We are on the Great Tutorial Island. So we are gonna customize our character here a bit. See, we got plenty of design settings here: our head, jaw, torso, arms, hands, legs, feet. Then of course the color of our hair, torso, legs, feet, and skin, and we can pick between male and female genders. So I am actually going to cut to when I get my character designed the way that I want him to look. So be right back with that. Alright, so I think that's how I'm going to have him look like then. Just confirm that. And I should also mention, I'm doing this on mobile. And if you guys would like to play this game as well, it is on mobile devices as well as PC. It actually started off on computer. And I think now, you need the Java launcher, or not Java launcher, Jagex launcher to run the game on PC now. I know they got RuneLite as well, but I'm not too sure if that's something that still Jagex is really allowing to go on or what. I mean, this is not my first account. I have 3 accounts for this game, and I still play them actually to this day. And the one that I got, I do play through RuneLite on my Chromebook actually. But yeah, let's get this started here on Tutorial Island. Before you begin, have a read through the controls, guys below, and yada yada yada. I already know all this. Go to the flashing arrow. Let's get this going. Greetings, I see you're a new arrival to the world of Gielinor. My job is to welcome all visitors, so welcome! You have already learned the first thing needed to succeed in this world: talking to other people. You will find many inhabitants of this world have useful things to say to you. By tapping on them, you can talk to them. Before we get going, you could be so kind to let me know how much experience you have with old school RuneScape. That would be wonderful. Okay, so we just have to answer some questions then. And, alright, first things first, even though I have played this game for many of years, I am nowhere near a pro at this game. There's still a lot of content in this game that I have not tried yet, and this game is very old. Well, I shouldn't say very old. It is well aged, like a fine wine. Alright, so what is your experience with old school RuneScape? Well, I'll just say I'm an experienced player. I think for how many years I've played, I'm experienced enough. Wonderful, thank you. Now then, let's start by looking at your settings menu. Alright, so this is just regular tutorial, so I mean, this is Tutorial Island. But our settings tab right there, the flashing wrench. Then we have PK skull prevention, player attack options, which I am going to change that. Is it not going to let me? You tap when available, and just tap when available, I guess. I mean, I'll go back and change these settings to something that I'm a bit more accustomed to. Alright, let's talk to this Gielinor guide, whatever. Looks like you're making good progress. The menu you've just opened is one of many. You'll learn about the rest rest as you progress through the tutorial. Anyway, I'd say it's time for you to go and meet your first instructor. Alright, so let's talk to this guy, the survival expert. Hello there, newcomer. My name is Brenya. We're just going to stick with Brenya. My job is to teach you all about skills you can use to survive in this world. The first skill we're going to look at is fishing. There's some shrimp in this pond here. Let's try and catch some. And now we got ourselves a small fishing net. And we got our inventory tab unlocked now. Alright. So let's click on this fishing spot here to net the fishing spot. And you can see I got these blue squares over the fishing spots as well as an icon over them. That icon's actually shrimp. You can shut that off in settings. I think for now though I'll keep it on just so things are a little bit more easier to explain visually. Especially for people who have not played this game. Alright, so now let's check out this new flashing icon, and that is our skills icon. So on this menu you can view your skills. Your skills can be leveled up by earning experience, which is gained by performing various activities. As you level up your skills, you will earn new unlocks. Speak to the survival expert to continue. Alright, I managed to catch some shrimp. Excellent work. Now that you have some shrimp, you're going to want to cook them. To do that, you'll need a fire. This brings us on to the wood cutting and fire making skill. Alright, so we got ourselves a axe and a tinderbox. Alright, so now with our axe in our inventory, we're going to go click on this tree right here. So we can start cutting it down. Alright, and we got ourselves a log. And then you can see there's other players here too. We got, what is that? D-Kitty? D-Kitty over here. And, who's that? 54 Craft 994. Okay, some very unique names. Alright. But now we want to make that fire, so we're going to tap on our logs and then use that with the tinderbox here. Alright, and as you can see we got 40 fire making experience points from that. And now we need to cook our shrimp, so let's click on our shrimp and then click on the fire. And we got ourselves a cooked shrimp. Well done, you've just cooked your first meal. Speak to the survival expert if you want to recap. Otherwise, you can move on, tap onto the gate shown, and follow the path. Remember, you can swipe across the screen to rotate the camera. Like so. Alright, so let's keep on following this icon here. And then a little tidbit for anybody who hasn't played this game. If you tap on your mini-map that's up in the top right corner, that'll actually work as a way of making your character walk instead of having to click on the big screen here. And you can also zoom in and zoom out. It's very, very awesome. Very nice. Alright, talk to the chef indicated and he will teach you the more advanced aspects of cooking, such as combining ingredients. Alright, and this is actually probably one of my more favorite skills, is cooking. Welcome newcomer. I am the master chef, Lev. It is here that I will teach you how to cook food truly fit for a king. I already know how to cook. Brianna caught me just now. Definitely killing that name. You call that cooking? Some shrimp on an open log fire? Oh, no. I'm going to teach you the fine art of cooking bread. And the master chef gives us flour and some water. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to combine the flour with the water, which will make us some dough. And now we're going to want to combine the dough with the range over here, or the oven. There, now we got ourselves a baked loaf of bread. And it is possible to burn your food when trying to cook it in this game. The higher your cooking level, the less chance that you will burn it. And here's our current levels right now. So everything is at 1 except for HP, and HP is indicated by that heart icon, and that is 10. That's how it'll always start off as. Unless you're one of those really crazy people that are doing a nightmare run, in which case you only have 1 HP. Yeah, there's styles of play in this game, and we're going to get to that when we get to that. So let's continue on with this tutorial. So we need to get to this door. See, and how is the in-game audio in here? I am a little afraid to actually... Alright, we'll turn it up a bit. I don't want things to be too loud. Oh, yeah, let's actually turn that down some. Get my mic is... Well, I'm not even using a mic. It's the built-in mic in my phone. So the game's audio is going to be really loud just in general. It's kind of hard to balance that out. Eventually, I'll be having a better setup for my recordings. Maybe about a week, maybe 2 weeks if I had to actually give it a date. Alright, now it's time to learn about quests. Just talk to the quest guide to get started. Alright, so let's talk to the quest guide. Welcome, adventurer. I'm here to tell you all about quests. Let's start by opening your quest list. Okay. So this is the list of quests, and there are free-to-play quests, and then of course there are members quests. There is a free-to-play aspect to this game, as well as a members aspect to this game. And members is very much worth it. Very much worth it. Alright, now let's talk to him again. Now that you have the quest list open, you can see all the quests within it. Tapping one of these quests will display some more information on it. If you haven't started the quest, it will tell you where to begin and what requirements you need. If the quest is in progress, it will remind you what to do next. It's very easy to find quest start points. Just look out for the quest icon on your minimap. You just see one marking this house. And, I think zoom in, yeah. So that little blue icon there, that is the quest icon. And that red exclamation point is dungeon? Yeah. The mini-map on the top right, yeah. And there's, yeah, like I said, that's the quest icon. The quests themselves can vary greatly from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. Completing quests will reward you with all sorts of things, such as new areas and better weapons. And that is very true. Very, very true. There's not a lot more I can tell you about questing. You have to experience the thrill of it yourself to fully understand. Let me know if you want to recap. Otherwise, you can move on. Yeah, we're just going to move on. But, see, the goal in this episode, and you'll hear me say goal a lot in this series, but the goal of this episode is to make it through Tutorial Island. That is our main goal right now, is just Tutorial Island. Just so we can have the rest of the free-to-play world open up to us. Because this is going to be a free-to-play for now. I will go members eventually, but there's a lot of things in free-to-play I want to do. Hi there, you must be new around here. So what do I call you? Newcomer seems so impersonal. And if we're going to be working together, I'd rather call you by name. You can call me Iron Foxfire 5. Yeah, that is the best I can come up with names. And if you've seen my Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, you will know I am terrible at doing names. Okay then, Iron Foxfire. Alright, my name is Desic. I am the miner by trade. Let's teach you how to mine. Mining is very simple. All you need is a pickaxe. There's rocks around here that contain tin and copper. Why don't you get started by mining some? Alright, so we got ourselves a bronze pickaxe. Now let's go mine a thing of tin. This is tin right here. And then over on this side, you have some copper. And I think I am just going to turn this volume down just a wee bit. At least the music. Alright, so we got our copper and tin. I'm going to click on here. This is the furnace, so we're going to smelt these two ores together. And we got ourselves a bronze bar. Alright, see what the mining structure has to say now. I have a bronze bar. What now? Now that you've got a bar, you can smith it into a weapon. To smith something, you'll need a hammer and an anvil. There's some anvils just here that you can use. See if you can make a bronze dagger. Alright, so now we got the hammer. Let's go make ourselves that bronze dagger. And this is the smithing interface. So we got all this bronze equipment, and only because our level is only level 1, we can only make the iron dagger right now. Alright, congratulations, you made your first weapon. Now it's time to move on. Go through the gates shown by the arrow, and we'll just keep on going on here. Alright, these gates here. Looks like we're going to learn from the combat instructor now. My name is Iron Foxfire 5. Do I look like I care? Alright, so right there, one of the reasons why I'm doing this series is because I always skip through the dialogue in this game. On every one of my accounts, I just skip through it all. Well, this series, I actually want to enjoy the dialogue. I want to read the quest lines. Because there is a lot of humor in this game. And I have skipped over 98% of it. Alright, do I look like I care? To me, you're just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. I am Vanica, the great swordsmith alive, also Slayer Master. We'll get to that eventually. Let's get started by teaching you to wield a weapon. You now have access to a new interface. Oh yes, so right here, this is like our equipment interface. Equipment, like our value, what do you call it actually? Grain exchange, guide prices. And then the one with the skull and crossbones, this will show us what items are kept on death if we get killed in a wilderness PvP situation. And then the whistle here, I do not have a follower. Okay. Now let's get back to here. So now let's equip our dagger that we just made. Alright, and then you can see it shows our attack bonuses, our tech stats, tech defense, other bonuses, target specific, weapon speed, and then I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a like old school like weight right there, and we weigh with everything on us, we have a 11, is that kilograms? But well, we got 11 on us, so our inventory and that makes us have 11 kilograms, 11 pounds. Alright, now let's talk to our combat instructor again. Very good, but that little butter knife isn't going to protect you much. Let's get you something a bit better. Once you're properly equipped, we can move on to some actual combat. Alright, so we got ourselves a bronze sword and a wooden shield. Moving up into the world. Now let's equip this. And you can just tap on it in your inventory and it will equip it. If you right click or press and hold, depending on if you're on mobile, it's press to hold or right click. On a PC, you can also change that through your settings as well too. But gives us our options here of what we can do with that item, such as with the bronze pickaxe, we can wield it, use it, drop it, examine it, and so on. I gotta remember not to tap my screen so hard. Alright, so now we have another icon unlocked here. This is our combat interface. So, these 4 slots here are our combat styles, which really only affect how our combat experience is earned. So stab, right there. We got lunge, slash, and block. So stab, I think, I want to say gives a little bit of experience points in our attack, strength, and defense. Lunge is attack, slash is strength, and block is defense. I like to start off with strength when training combat skills. So we're just going to have that on strength for now. And now we have to go inside this gate and, of course, fight a giant rat. Because what would be a RPG if it wasn't for starting off killing giant rats? Okay, and this is the combat system. All you do, really. I mean, if you got food, you can tap on the food, heal yourself. In fact, we can do that right now. Ate the shrimp, so it healed us by 3 points. Oh, it's got a little log thing there. Eat our bread. I'm going to have to definitely shut that setting off. Alright, and some bones. We are going to definitely pick up these bones, and I am going to bury the bones. Got a little bit of prayer experience. And prayer is a skill, and that kind of honestly works as like a magical skill, really. It gives you buffs to your character, as well as overhead prayers that can make you immune to a certain type of damage, such as magic, range, or melee damage. Alright, now let's talk to our instructor again. I did it! I killed a giant rat! I saw. You seem better at this than I thought. Now that you have grasped the basic sword play, let's move on. Next up, we have range combat. With this, you can kill foes from a distance. With range, you'll be able to attack the rats without entering the pit. Okay, so he's going to give us short bow and some bronze arrows. And we are just going to equip that. And get up close to the gate. We're going to attack this rat then. Now, archery, or range, is probably one of the best combat skills in the game. It's not my preferred combat style, but it's pretty OP. You should see my setup I have on my main account, which my main account might pop in and say hello on this series from time to time. All right, now we can move on finally from the combat. For now, there will be lots of combat later on. All right, so now we need to make our way to this house, this building over here. And here we're going to learn about the bank system. Yeah, clicked on the bank booth. Let's take our 25 gold. Take out the gold. There we go. All right, and now this right here is a voting booth. A flag appears on the booth to let you know when you're invited to vote in a poll. And then here are our current polls. We are not allowed to vote yet. And I honestly do my voting on my main account. I don't like to vote spam. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. And it honestly takes the aspect of the voting out of this game if you do that. Alright, let's talk to this account manager. the account guide. Hello, how are you? I'm the account guide. I'm here to tell you all about all about your account. What's an account? Your character is your account. It's what you're using to play the game with right now. Everyone has one, and some people even have multiple. Yeah, some people do. There's various things you can do with your account, which is where the account management menu comes into play. Let's take a look at it. Alright. So here we have memberships we can upgrade, view benefits, link email, name changer. What else we got? View polls, view history, newsletter, view archive, and then useful links. So it gives us links to the old school RuneScape website, customer support, the Grand Exchange, high scores, a wiki, and merchandise. Let's talk to this guy again. As you can see, there are a few things you can do with your account. First, we have I just explained all this. A world is what you play the game on. Most worlds can hold up to 2,000 players. They are split into two main types, free worlds and members worlds. You can swap worlds with World Switcher in the log menu. Yes, so right here, World Switcher. Oh, it's not going to let us click on a thing like that. Alright, so we will talk to him again. As you can see, there's a few things you can do with your account. First, you have didn't we not just go through all that? We did just go through that. Alright, then he explains bonds. We'll get into bonds. We'll talk about bonds right now. So bonds are a way for free-to-play players to get membership without spending real-life currency. And it costs in-game currency. Last I looked, it was like 10.6 million GP gold pieces for a bond. And one bond gives you 14 days of membership. Not bad. It's not bad. I honestly still remember when bonds were 3 million each. I also remember when this game's paid membership was $5 a month too. That tells you just how old I am and how long I have played this and how long this game has been around, and it's still standing to this day, which is awesome. Alright, link email address, name changer, that's pretty self-explanatory. Bank pins. Yeah, there's some stuff. There's some stuff that we don't even have to worry about, and some stuff that we will get to later on that. Alright, so we'll just continue on. Alright, we'll go into this next building. There is one setting I do want to turn on real quick if I can. Oh, that was house settings. Here we go. All settings. Real quick. Just real quick. A lot of settings in this game. Was it display I was looking for? Ah, there we go. Hide roofs. That is a must setting to have. That is a must. Alright, so now let's go learn about prayer here. Good day, brother. Hello, I'm Brother Brace. I'm here to tell you all about prayers. Alright, so now we have the prayer menu. This is your prayer list. Prayers can help a lot in combat. Tap on the prayer you wish to use to activate it, and tap it again to deactivate it. Activate prayers will drain your prayer points, which you can recharge by finding an altar or other healing spots and praying there. As you notice, most enemies will drop bones when defeated. Burying bones by tapping them in your inventory will gain you prayer experience. I'm also the community officer around here, so it's my job to tell you about your friends and ignore list. Alright, so here is our friends list. Alright, and we will worry about the friends list when we start getting some friends on here. Alright. Now let's continue on. I don't think there's very much left for us to do. Alright, it's honestly been a little while since I started a account. The last account I made was maybe about a year ago or so. And of course, I don't read the dialogue, so I just ran through it all. Alright, I think this is where we wanted to go, and I'm pretty sure... Alright, so yeah, we are almost done. Which is also displayed by a percentage bar down there. Alright, so we got the magic instructor. Good day, newcomer. My name is Magic Instructor. My name is Magic Instructor. A lot of these names I am going to butcher. And anybody who is a hardcore RuneScape fan will probably chew me out for mispronouncing their names. That's okay, though. I'm fine with that. Alright, let's start by opening your magic interface. Alright, so here we go. This is your magic interface. All of your spells can be found here. The list is currently filtered to only show the spells you have magic level 4. You can change this in the filter, which we definitely will. I prefer to change that up to the spells I can use based on our magic runes in our inventory. Which we'll get to magic runes here very soon, actually. Currently, you can cast one offensive spell called Wind Strike. Let's try it out on some of those chickens. Alright, so here are the runes. And you need these runes in order to cast magic. So he gave us some air runes and some mind runes, which is the lowest level attack, magic attack spells. Alright, so now we are going to go up here. And we are going to get us some chickens. Let's click on Wind Strike and then the chicken. And we're going to have to keep doing it this way for now because we don't have a magic staff yet. Did we not even... Okay. Well, you're finished here now. I'll give you a reasonable number of runes when you leave. You want to go to the mainland? No, not yet. I thought there was a guy... Here we go. Here's who I wanted to talk to. This is the Ironman tutor. The game doesn't tell you to talk to this... Well, no, I thought the game does tell you to talk to this guy. I don't know why he didn't right now. Alright. I'm Paul, the Ironman tutor. What can I do for you? So you're telling me about Ironman. It's going to let us pick. Or no. Okay, so what this guy does is tells you the different Ironman out there. Ironman is just a different way of playing this game. I do plan on making an Ironman. I do want this account to be an Ironman. Oh, here we go. Change my Ironman mode. Alright. So here are the categories here. We're not going to get into the group modes over here because that's a whole nother thing and I'm not doing a group Ironman. So we have no Ironman, so we have no restrictions like that. No Ironman restrictions. A standard Ironman. An Ironman cannot trade, stake, receive PK loot, scavenge dropped items, nor play certain multiplayer games. Okay. Then we have a hardcore Ironman, which is in addition to the standard Ironman rules, a hardcore Ironman only has one life. A dangerous death will result in it being downgraded to a standard Ironman. Now, I did make a hardcore Ironman, and that account went on for about a year until I messed up, was AFK combat training, and died, and lost my hardcore Ironman status. So, I got off that account, and I haven't been on that one since it died. Alright, so the last one is a Ultimate Ironman, which you have to be somewhat crazy, if not full-blown crazy, to want to do this. So in addition to the standard Ironman rules, a Ultimate Ironman cannot use banks, nor retain any items on death in dangerous areas. So the items that a Ultimate Ironman are limited to are the items in their inventory or on their person, like equipped onto them. We are not doing that whatsoever. We are actually going to do a standard Ironman. To be able to choose or change your Ironman mode, you need to have a bank pin. Oh. So we have our pin set, and our Ironman mode has been updated. So we are a standard Ironman. So we have to pretty much craft everything. Craft everything. We can't just go to the Grand Exchange, which is a big open market for this game, and just buy whatever we need. We have to know. We have to grind out every little bit. Which is okay. That's fine. That is fine. I'm not going to regret this decision at all. Alright. So we are set. Make sure you've got your Ironman settings all sorted before you leave tutorial item. Some things cannot be changed later. Let's just double check. No, yeah, we were good. We were good. Alright, now let's talk to our magic instructor. Alright, we are ready to leave to the mainland. When you get to the mainland, you'll find yourselves in the town of Lumbridge. If you'd want some ideas on where to go next, talk to my friend the Lumbridge Guide. You can't miss him. He's holding a big staff with a question mark on the end. He also has a white beard and carries a rucksack full of scrolls. There are also many tutors willing to teach you about the many skills you can learn. So if we see this question mark icon, that's a tutor. And we will see a few of them here. Alright. We are now in Lumbridge. Yes, in beautiful Lumbridge. And that guy right there is the tutor that we are going to be looking for. So, just want to say, we are going to have to set some goals for this account. And a lot of other things. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode. This is just like a introduction episode, and a lot of like YouTubers and that I see who do this game, they also usually skip Tutorial Island. I was tempted to skip Tutorial Island, but I felt like no, Tutorial Island is the game. We have to have it in there because it's part of it. Everybody goes to Tutorial Island. But I am going to end it here, and in the next one we will talk about our account goals, short-term, mid-term, and long-term, as well as we will get some quests going and some skilling going and a bunch of other fantastic things as well in the future. So, until the next one, guys. Bye.